with Kim Keefe's team, Open Doors, powered by Compass, with another session of Kim's Corner. And I'm here with the famous Cheryl Red. Cheryl is representing today the president of the Woodstock Professional and Business Women's Organization. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! And we were just giggling before this started about the last time we did a video in this church house. We were actually in the closet.
Yes, 2 years and 1 day ago is what I hear.
Oh, it was fun, and I think everyone who's seeing this now should go back and watch that video because...
Should we tell them what it is, or just
maybe
let them
we should just
find it?
I think they should go find it.
Go search. It's kind of like Where's Waldo?
Yes. It was a keeper. It was one of the best.
It was fun.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome again today.
Thank you.
And we can do this more than every 2 years.
I would love to.
Super.
Yeah.
And thank you for being the president of this fabulous women's organization.
It has been. I am so proud to be representing the Woodstock Professional Business Women's. We call it the WPBW for short, but sometimes it gets a little tongue twisty. But anyway, so it's nice to be a part of that organization.
You know, it's one of those groups where I have thought or talked and visited over the years and didn't actually join, I think probably till 2018, 19, before COVID, and then we did that. But I just kept putting it off, thinking, I have things to do on Monday nights, right? And then you go. And you once you stick your foot in the water there, they just suck you in with the good deeds and the mission.
Yeah, and I love what we're all about. You know, I think the organization itself, well, first of all, 95 years old. We've been around for 95 years. Whoa. And so my goal is to be able to, by our 100th anniversary, which is just 5 years away, that we have 100 members.
Oh.
I mean, wouldn't that be a fabulous goal to
That would be
attain?
great. Don't you want to be president that year too?
Maybe I'll come back for president, but by then we'll have someone who's much stronger than me, I'm sure. But what I think is so amazing about our organization is that it's there to support the women of Woodstock, right? And we do it in a lot of different ways between, well, the Woman of the Year, which most people are familiar with.
Yeah, that event, that's my favorite.
I know, it's so awesome. Well, how long have you been the chair of that committee?
Probably 2019, 2020 maybe?
Yeah, since you joined, they're like, oh, we'll get her to work on that.
I was attracted to that committee, and Doreen Paluk was like the chair for I think a lot of years before that. So it's one of those things, if you can rise somebody out of that committee chairperson role, then you can do it.
Yeah.
But you got to kick me out first.
But I think it's such an important role. Right? Because it really, I think that the title is so important, that Woman of the Year for Woodstock. We've been doing this is our 51st year, right?
Right.
So if you go to our website, you can actually look at the whole list of the past 51 Women of the Year.
Right.
I just think it's fabulous. So it is, you know, it's really to recognize the women who are outstanding members of our community.
Yes.
And we never have a shortage of people to pick from.
We quite frankly wish we could award 3 to 5 Women of the Year, and maybe we'd catch up by the year 3000.
Woman of the Quarter? That could work.
That could work. All right. We're always thinking of something fun.
Exactly.
Well, aside from Women of the Year, what's your favorite event?
Well, it's kind of an off event, actually. But, you know, we're involved with the Miss Woodstock pageant to some degree.
Indeed.
And so as a representative of the WPBW, I actually work very closely with those young women and helping them get comfortable with their stage presence. Wonderful. And how to give presentations on a stage. But the way we support it in addition to that is we give a scholarship away to the first runner-up. And so that's one of my favorite events, because what it is, it's actually helping to help motivate young women of Woodstock to grow up to become outstanding members of Woodstock.
Oh, great. Future members.
Exactly.
I mean, you're just feeding into our future amazing citizens / future members of Woodstock Professional Businesswomen.
Yeah.
Oh, Love it. That's self-serving almost.
See, I know. I have a plan.
I love that. And if our viewership has not had the chance to attend the Miss Woodstock pageant and scholarship, I'm sorry, I'm going to say that wrong, Miss Woodstock Scholarship and Pageant?
It's a Miss Woodstock Scholarship Pageant.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I was so close. But what a phenomenal, also entertaining, but a phenomenal and so motivational, this event. I have brought my daughter, since she was 5 years old,
Oh, I love that.
to the event, and I sit front and center, and I'm crying just with what these young women are accomplishing and what they say.
They put so much time and effort. I love the whole program because it just really helps develop them and their confidence. It's really cool.
Stretch and grow in front of your eyes.
And just to kind of pull from that, when you think about the WPBW and what we do, we really are helping women or supporting women from a very young age to the peak of their careers, which I think is phenomenal. Should we keep talking about our favorite? Because that's one favorite event. I have a couple of other ones.
Well, wait, I want to go next. I have another favorite. And I bet you know what my other favorite is.
I'm going to guess. Does it? You go.
No, you guess.
Does fashion show maybe?
Oh, yeah, that is a favorite.
It is.
Shoot, I have more favorites.
See? Add to them.
All right, so I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
Yeah, would you? I've been hearing rumors. Is there rumors that we've got some changes in our fashion show?
Well, I think it's time for some changes in the fashion show, and we have done 3 already phenomenal men's fashion shows.
Oh, they're so much fun. Those guys are hysterical. I love them.
They ham it up. The most quiet, reserved man on the planet gets on that runway, and next thing you know, I'm not even going to tell you what they're doing. You just have to come and see it.
It's worth the ticket.
But I do believe that we'll be introducing some women fashions into the show this year as well.
I love that, and especially because we have so many shops on the square now that have women's fashion. So I think it's nice to be able to highlight that.
Right, the men are staying. The men can stay.
They got to stick around. They're the life of the party.
They are. They do. They add some levity, let's say.
Yeah,
I love it. So, all right, what's your next favorite event?
Okay, so fashion show. I love that one. Oh my gosh, there's so many. The scholarship, because that to me, again, kind of going back, we're going back and forth towards the ages, but our scholarships are really, I think, an amazing part of what we do.
So talk about the scholarship and how that works. Like, who are we targeting with our scholarships?
So it's the Frances Kuhn Scholarship. Frances Kuhn was a mayor she was the first Woodstock female mayor, I think, right?
Yes, she was.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And she was also part of the WPBW, and she was a Woman of the Year. So in recognition of her and her service to the community, we created a scholarship program. And that program is designed to help women who are going back to school or trying to further their education or their career opportunities. So it's really focused on women who are over the age of 22 and who are members or who live within District 200.
Yes.
And this year, which by the way, we'll be giving scholarships away this May. I think it's May 18th, is that Monday?
I believe so.
So that will be when we award the scholarships for this year, which I'm excited. But we're expected to give away 3 $2,000 scholarships. That's huge. That's because of the efforts of the fashion show and the art tour and all of those other things that we're doing to raise money and awareness.
That is so true and just poignant, because I know that in my experience with the scholarship committee and as a past president myself, there's never been a lack of need for the scholarships.
No.
There's always been too many recipients that need more money, and we just would love to give all of the people who apply money. And to be able to give $2,000, because there were years we struggled to give $500.
I know, and we struggled to give more than $2,000. So now the fact that we're 3 and the higher amount, a lot of interest and excitement out there.
That's wonderful. And again, it's a population of women who are underserved by areas to bring in additional money to make this possible. And also, I think is really spectacular, the scholarship money covers not just tuition.
That was exactly, I think that's an important point. It's like for a lot of women, who are over the age of 22 and going back to school, they've got full lives. We've got a lot of single moms who are applying. We've got a lot of women who are really just struggling with daycare. So I love the scholarship because it's to support them in their pursuit of.
Yes.
It isn't necessarily just to go towards books or tuition. So I love that flexibility.
Right. And it's not saying also it has to be for your school. It's also very flexible with the type of programs because there's more than one way to improve your situation.
Right.
Yay.
Exactly. I love it.
Way to go, Woodstock professional business women.
We rock.
We do rock.
I love it.
I love that.
You know what's really cool too? This year and this year only, we have a very, very colorful board.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah. So there's me, Cheryl Red. And do you know who our vice president is?
No.
Kirsten Green. And you know who our treasurer is?
Stephanie Brown. Wait, but please tell me we don't have to recruit people of color only.
No, but I just thought that was the funniest thing. It was like, oh my gosh, red, green, brown.
That's hilarious. Yeah, who'd have thunk?
I know, just such a cool coincidence.
Okay, all right. Well, you've got your work cut out for you.
We do.
All right. Are you recruiting for a board member position, or?
We're always, well, first of all, we're always looking for members who want to join.
So, who makes up the membership, Cheryl, and how are you going to grow to 100?
Yeah, and I love that question because, first of all, I think the title Woodstock Professional and Business Women is sometimes a little challenging for like entrepreneurs or people who just work inside of Woodstock to think about being a part of. But it is a 95-year-old organization, so that's where the terminology comes from.
Sure.
But if you look at who makes up the membership and who we would like to really become members, it's any woman who is part of our community, who either works in the community or lives in the community and wants to give back. We have people who are retired, a lot of people who are retired who are looking for ways to give back and have impact. They've come and joined our board. We have young people who are trying to build their businesses or at least raise awareness around them, and they're joining. So it's an opportunity to network, it's an opportunity to give back, and it's just an opportunity to gather and really come together as a community. I love the members there.
Right. And what a great place to do great things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. When I think about my experience there, one of the things that I've enjoyed is just how it has evolved. Because it's very easy for some organizations to start and have a mission and then to say, oh, we don't do that, or we don't do that anymore, or we tried that, it didn't work.
Right.
And I've never felt that here. I felt like we could introduce something like a men's fashion show a couple of years ago and
I think one of the things that makes our organization so attractive in that space is that we do have the continuous changing of the boards so that we're bringing in fresh ideas. And so, for example, when you were president 3 years ago, right, or 4 years ago, it was then that we introduced the fashion show. And so that new fresh idea. And so I think that's one of the most exciting things about keeping our organization vibrant and compelling is that we've got that changing leadership continuously. But that also means we need people to join who want to take on some leadership roles.
Right. And what a great place to become more of a leader. That's almost a asterisk right there in the program is
Yeah.
that here's a great way to take on a leadership role, to learn how to run a meeting, to learn how to organize committees, to learn along the way, because
Yeah.
there are umpteen past presidents who are willing to give their opinion,
I know.
to lend a hand, to just kind of help along the way.
Yeah, and to that, if I want to add one more thing on that, you were saying there's more presidents to add. You know, what I look at is I'm president for 1 year, and then I'm finished with that role. But now that I've become president, just like you, we are a part of the mentorship, and we are part of that support that is going to continue.
Absolutely.
And I think that's, you know, for other people who are thinking about joining, if you're looking for mentorship and you're looking for the opportunity to grow as a leader, I think this is a great organization to get involved with.
Love it. Great. All right. So any big ideas? Now, before I do that, there's at least one other event that we should touch base on. And it was another one of my favorites, the art tour.
The art tour. Oh. Yay. Do you know, before I even moved to Woodstock, I worked with, I used to work downtown Chicago, and every single year, me and my very best friend from my office in Chicago, Sharon, we would take a trip here every year for the autumn art tour.
What?
Every year before I even moved here.
Who knew?
And so that is something that we as a WPBW has built, and it is such a part of this community that it has great reach.
It has roots.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well,
And the artwork,
I know. And it has evolved. Again,
Yeah.
it's evolved. It's not been easy, but it's been fun. It's been rewarding. And I just love seeing our local artists, mostly local. There are some that travel from afar. And we have people that come from all over to visit our art tour. And in just a small, again, it's evolved. So right now it's a small walking tour. And it's in places like the church house.
Now, it used to be 2 years, right?
2 days.
It used to be 2 days.
Yes.
But now it's just one day.
Just one day.
Which is really nice for people because they can come and they make a plan and
See it all and then get some food and
I like
enjoy.
it.
Yes. So, highly loved, coveted event. And we raise a little money too. So, well, a lot of money.
A lot of money.
It's
I mean,
wonderful.
that's between that and the fashion show, that's really what's been driving our success in the scholarship program.
So, real quick, what does a typical meeting look like for someone who's interested in checking it out?
Well, that is always evolving, but it's always on the third Monday of every month, and we typically meet at Oliver's upstairs. But we also will meet at other places depending on what the topic is. The goal of the meeting is for us to highlight some part of the community, whether it be a not-for-profit organization or a retail space or a business of some sort. So we'll highlight that business and that person. But then we also spend some time thinking about how we can, we get to know each other. We spend some time just having fun. But then it's also really trying to put our committees together and making sure that we're doing everything to continue to stay relevant.
Love it. Great. Well, there's always more work to be done, isn't there?
Yeah. If I could, though, I want to do a couple of things we're doing that are special right now. Is we're trying to, I think as president this year, my whole goal or my mantra has been to raise awareness of our organization. And so we're doing things like a lot of different volunteering. So for example, on May 30th, if anyone is interested in participating, we are doing a women build with the Habitat for Humanities, which is going to be awesome. So we're looking for volunteers. So anyone who are interested about WPBW and would like to help out, we'd love their help there. And then we're also looking for, we're hosting an ice cream social this year for that 250th. So we're going to be out there and people will be able to see us. And
wonderful.
Anyone who volunteers gets a free T-shirt.
Oh, there you go.
I should have brought one so you could see.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. So
Wonderful. Good.
Yeah.
So more just service oriented and exposure.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, I love that, and I love the energy you've certainly brought to the to the organization. And I guess I just want to encourage, anyone who's interested in checking out a meeting to reach out to one of us, because we'd love to have you be our guest and to really see it firsthand. Every day is a new adventure there at those meetings, I think.
It is. We never know.
Right, but it's a lively group. They're fun, and the more the merrier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else to touch on that I missed or that excites you about the coming year?
Well, one of the things, speaking of signing up, if you want to learn more, you can go to our website, wpbw.art. And there you can also go through and look at the last 51 Women of the Year, their pictures. I actually did that project, and I had so much fun. Terry Wilcoxon did all of the content that you'll see in there, but I was going through and gathering pictures and posting them on the website. And you see how, from black and white through live phone color and the whole bit, the evolution of the Women of the Year. It was a fun project. So I really want to encourage people to go and check that out as well.
And all the events are on the website as well.
Absolutely.
So we'll link that in the show notes here.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And certainly, I think that it's been a pleasure to have you. I think there'll be another opportunity for you to check out my closet again.
I can't wait.
Maybe we'll go to your closet.
Oh, that could be detrimental.
You have some notice. You can watch our decluttering video.
Yeah. I need help with that so badly.
Okay, that would be even more fun than doing my closet. Yeah. I'd much rather help you declutter your closet.
I love it. Okay, you can bring stuff and put it in there too if you'd like.
Oh, okay. And with that, I'm Kim Keefe.
I'm Cheryl Red.
And we love where we live.